Hey guys, what's up? My name is Cress, and it was one of my bonus episodes. I wanted to read all the inscriptions for you guys. So while this is going to be a little short episode, I do hope you enjoy it and you get to hear all of the lore at once. So again, I hope you guys enjoy it. Ark Records number 1. Takamang... Oh, I'm sorry, my pronunciations are going to be very bad for this video because there's a lot of long names that I don't know how to say. Takamanagara floating in the sky and Mizuhonokuni flourishing on the ground. These two countries ruled heaven and earth through the use of machina technology, which provided the ability to turn souls into power. However, no matter how strong humans became, there was no end to their foolishness. Both countries turned to forbidden technology in order to gain an upper hand over the other. Orders were also given to us at the Kunoshina organization to investigate Yamatsu Hirasaki and obtain the power to travel across time. Ark Records 2. The information carried back from Yamatsu Hirasaki shook Tamagahara to the core. It confirmed the existence of bizarre creatures from a completely different world, the mythological beasts from our age of yore. Just like Machina, they use souls as their source of power, and possess incredible abilities that twist our own known laws of nature. We have named these creatures Oni. This one's number 2. Ark Records 3. Each Oni appears to carry multiple souls inside their bodies. Among them, we have named the brightest shining souls Minima. These are the crystallization of prayer, collecting the wishes of people over many years and obtaining extraordinary powers. The Oni then use those powers to obtain doorways through time and travel across the ages. If we could capture the Oni and obtain that power, might we become gods? Here's number 3. Ark Records 4. The Kushina organization is on the verge of collapse. Mizuhonokuni scientists have successfully captured Oni and used them as weapons against Takamanagara. Their destructive powers proved incredible, and the Takamanagara fleet was wiped out almost instantly. Thus we stand on the verge of destruction. There is only one choice left to use. We have to obtain the power to travel across time. Even though we know this path to be forbidden, there is no other route left for us. Here's number 4. Ark Records 5. The experiment ended in failure. The Tsukiyomi ring created to control the Oni gate failed, and countless Oni appear from within. A horde of mindless beasts now attack us. Time itself is destroyed, and the bonds that hold reality start to unravel. Humans can never become gods. We had forgotten even that, in our arrogance. The vast snake that leads the Oni swallowed the Mizuhonokuni fleet in an instant. Its fangs will soon fall upon Takamanagara. Ark Record 6. There was a reason for the failure of the experiment. One of our number purposely built a defect into the ring, unleashing the horde from the Oni gate. We do not ask why. He must have had his reasons. However, regardless of their sins, every human deserves to live their life. We poured our every remaining resource into a counterattack. Preparation for the worst, we have also activated the Ark plan. Ark Record 7. The Sumerani Ikuza, God, names. Our flagship is sinking. Any hope of escape is gone. The only way for humanity to survive is to defeat that Oni, the giant snake. However, no one knows how we may do that. I prayed to God for the first time in my life to protect all still left alive. My prayers will not be heard, however. The light of another ark vanishes into darkness. Ark Records 8. The sealing barrier from the Kusanagi sword captures the giant snake, the flames of the burning ark, and the power to cross time, all dragged and transformed onto the earth. Victory, finally, in this long-fought battle. However, the glory of Takamanagara is gone, transformed into a massive Oni gate that sucks everything in. The Oni will flee across time, meaning this fight is not over. We must warn the children of the future. Ark Records 9. Our warriors set out in pursuit of the Oni. The Ark plan has been activated. In order to pass on what little hope remains to the people of the future, carrying the means to defeat the Oni, the Ark warriors cross the flows of time. along a path from which there is no return, losing their memories as they go. They yet press forward. I cannot conceive of the hardships they face. All I can do is pray that the heroes will guide them. Ark Records 10. I am leaving this message for the distant past, for those in the distant future. I have given the key to opening these records to an Ark warrior. If you are reading this, then there's one thing more that I must tell you, that we are sorry for pushing all of this onto you. I hope your homeland is a good one. Is it bathed in warm sunlight? Does a gently westerly wind blow? I pray that your land is, as we all should call a fine place, Mahobra. Barren Plains Records 1. How long have I been walking these ruins? My memory has faded until I don't even know who I am. My heart is dry, with no hope to be found there. On the day the world ended, Takamangara fell to earth. The land was covered in miasma, ruining it, a world of permanent darkness into which no light can reach. I am tired of walking through this torment. The end is near. Barren Plains Record 2. I visited another ruined city today. The people were gone, the grass dead, and the silence ruled the ruins. There was no hope left. That had been my answer. But today I saw something new. Beneath a strange glowing stone, I saw green start to spread, a flower growing. Tears welled up in my eyes. The light of life, something I had not seen for years. Barren Plains Records 3. The large, strangely glowing stone that I found had the ability to repel miasma. I decided to end my days here. Spent what remained of my life nurturing grass and protecting the flowers. Now, my death is upon me. Will anyone find these records? Will anyone inherit this earth? I believe so, yes. Is there still hope? I believe so. Yes, I believe. Recovery Records 1. The seventh day searching through the hell created by the fall of Takamangara, I reached the large rock at the center of the Kusanagi seal and found the corpse of a man there. It looked like he died defending something, and I found a flower blooming quietly beneath his body. Quietly impressed, I listened to the records left by this man. It was a story of despair and hope, from a man who lived through a miasma hell. Recovery Records 2. Greenery spread quietly around the center stone. I have decided to spend some time in this Mahobra place, to which one man entrusted all of his hope. I don't plan to stay here long. I will take over the work of this fallen man, at least until greenery completely takes hold and can survive here. This will also make a great base to explain the ruins of Takamangara. I smiled for the first time since the world ended. Recovery Records 3. After starting the Kusanagi seal up again, the miasma faded and the greenery spread further. Trees grew, flowers bloomed, and vibrant fruit ripened. That fruit also had the power to resist miasma. I've decided to plant them all around the world, believing that this is the way to revive the miasma-infested world. Vowing to return in the future, I left this land behind me. Tree Records. After the end of the world, we were forced to live in regions where the miasma was weakest. Then a woman appeared, gave us some mysterious fruit, and then moved on. We planted some seeds in the square and they grew quickly, becoming mighty trees. Then the miasma faded from the vicinity. The water became clear and brilliant sunlight returned. Grateful to the woman, we chased after her and helped her spread more of the seeds. Promise Records. Once the world was filled with trees and the miasma was gone, I quietly returned to the stone. Greenery spread all around, and the wind of life breathed. However, those mysterious fruit were all gone. The now writhing animals had eaten them all. Yet that is fine too. The spiral of life goes on, from the distant past to the distant future. Seal Records. As the world heads towards rejuvenation, we have made an important decision. In order to prevent the same mistake from happening twice, we will seal the power of the damning Machina away and remove all traces of our presence from this land. Then we'll leave defenders for the coming battle with the Oni far in the future and wait for our reunion with the Ark warriors, believing that reunion will come after tens of thousands of years. And that is it for all the records left behind by the ancient civilization. I think a lot of it makes more sense once everything happens with Shiki and once you've completed everything in the game as well too. And I really like this aspect of lore in it, so I really hope you enjoyed the little reading of it, even so my pronunciations are bad and I'm a terrible reader.